Let's go. I wake up to a little bit. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the Over the Hills Hoops podcast. I'm Patrick here in Las Vegas, joined by my good buddy Randy there deep in the heart of Texas. What's up, big dog?
What's going on, brother? How's it going?
It's good, man. It's good. All right, so I know you're a big Lakers fan. You want to talk about this Lakers-Nuggets game last night?
For sure. Man, the Nuggets, the defending champs, they looked good last night. Their starting five was tough. They shot 52% all night, 40+% from behind the three. A little concerned about their depth, though, going deep into the season outside of Reggie Jackson and Christian Brown. But yeah, the Joker, triple-double, solid. Lakers, they got, five new players this year? So
a lot of new depth, yeah.
That's going to take a few games to get that continuity together. But LeBron James, solid player. I mean, 21 points, 8 and 5.
Yeah,
38 years old.
I think that's going to be his points are probably going to go up. He's probably going to average 25, I would say. And 8's about right. And his assist number is probably going to go up a little bit, 6 or 7. That's about what I have him at for the year, I think. He's going to start falling off with those points. Well, especially if he's only playing 29 minutes a game. Like, I don't know. Because I guess Darvin Ham said he's going to play 29 minutes a game, 30 minutes for the first 25 games of the season. Something like that.
Yeah. Well, he also didn't play a whole lot of minutes in preseason either. So
right. I
think it's just trying to – he has got 30-year-old legs. I mean, so –
trying to keep fueling the tank.
Yeah.
All right, so – sorry, go ahead.
The only thing that I disliked about the Lakers was their rotation and Anthony Davis disappearing at halftime. You have to be the best player on the team. You cannot not make one single point in the third and fourth quarter, expect to win a game, let alone a championship. And I'm a big fan. But
what did he get? Did he get 8 rebounds, right? Something like that too, I think.
Yeah, he had 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1. Yeah.
All right.
2
so
blocks.
Before 2 days ago, I guess we did the point spread and the over under.
Mm-hmm.
The line had changed. It was Nuggets -4.5 at home. I took the Nuggets.
Yep.
And you took the Lakers. And then the over under was 227.5. The game actually ended at 227 points, right? I think that's right. Yeah, it's 226. My math's right. Yeah, 226. So it went under. So I picked the under. You picked the over on that one. Yeah. Yeah. So that was a pretty good game for me. The second one you kind of got me on, I think. But anyways, let's talk more about the Lakers. What I was saying, if Anthony Davis is going to get 17 points a game, that's not good. The Lakers aren't even going to make the playoffs. He has to be getting close to 30, 25, 28 points a game and 10 rebounds.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to be a double-double every night.
Yeah, he does. For sure. He's
For sure.
It can't be on. We've said it the last couple of years. It's going to be the Lakers are going to go as far as Anthony Davis takes them. That's all there is to it. And 17 points in the first half is great, but you gotta do something in the second half. He was also -17 plus -2. That was it was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it was horrible.
So
and I really think also there. Go ahead.
Oh, so I was going to just talk about Taurean Prince last night. What a game he had.
Oh yeah.
Dude was just knocking down threes like crazy.
He was 4 from 6 from 3-point line. So
he made some big shots, man. He was a great pickup for them in the offseason. He played really well. Do you think he's gonna see the starting lineup whenever they get back? Who was one that was hurt last night? I can't remember.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vanderbilt. That's the one. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Jared Vanderbilt. Yeah. You think he's gonna get to move in the starting lineup?
If he keeps playing, if he keeps giving them solid, he gave them almost 30 minutes last night. He missed 2 shots from the field or 3 shots from the field and 2 shots from behind the arc and solid defender. It's gonna be hard to take him out of the lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, and LeBron James, we talked about it too. We were texting during the game and called each other halftime. He just how are you 38 going on 39 and still run like that, move like that? It's insane, dude. It's crazy to me.
That's nuts. And Austin Rivers, he had offensively. From my opinion, I like Austin AR. I think he had a down game offensively. I think he makes 4 or 5 of those shots that he put up usually on any other night. It is game one.
Yeah.
I could see him to get better. And honestly, there's no continuity yet. I mean, you add 5 new guys to this team.
No, it's a lot. Yeah,
it's a lot to take. But hey, even with them playing as good as Denver is, they were right. What was crazy is I think it was in the fourth quarter they got down by 3 points, and then LeBron comes off the court, and then Denver goes on 11-2 run.
LeBron was pretty much the only guy with a positive plus minus. I mean, there was a couple of guys off the bench, but LeBron was like +7 or something, I think. Yeah. Austin Reeves, he played. Yeah, he had a decent game. He rebounded well. You know, he just looked. I don't know, man. He didn't get it going a lot early, so like he kind of struggled. No. But the bench is what I was really surprised. Rui didn't do much. He only put up like 6 or 7 points or something, 8 points. I don't remember what it was.
Good to me last night.
Nah, and then I was expecting a lot more out of Christian Wood. I was thinking he was going to come up and put up 12, 15 points because he's like a 17, 18 point a game guy, or he has been in his career. So like, I don't know.
He only played 15 minutes though.
Yeah, and then like Jackson Hayes, I don't expect much out of him. He's not going to get a lot of playing time. Vincent's another one that really was disappointing last night. He didn't do much.
Yeah. Yes. Mine is D'Angelo Russell. I mean, to me, his decision making was not very good last night. He was cold from the start. Yeah, in the second half, I thought he picked it up a little bit.
He got to go in a little. Yeah, he got to go in a little in the second half.
But there in the fourth quarter, though, with 2:30 left in the game, he had 2 turnovers, and AR had a turnover. Yeah. And then it was just – then they started pulling the starters out. I'm like, God, those turnovers kills your team, especially the easy ones. I mean, I get it if you're trying to make a tough pass or you got lockdown defense, but come on, this turnovers like that shouldn't happen.
All right, let's talk about the Nuggets a little bit now. We covered the Lakers. I do want to circle back to the Lakers in a minute, specifically Austin Reeves, but let's talk about the Nuggets real quick. So, how'd you think they played? Obviously, Joker, triple-double. Just, dude, in the offseason, dude's riding horses in a chariot like he's an ancient Roman, and then just comes back and drops a triple-double in game one. Like, bro, it's insane to me. Like, I don't understand how he does it.
They won the championship, 3.5 months ago?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, this team's played together the last 2 or 3 years. The starting 5 has. I mean, they have the continuities there. The trust factors there with the teammates. I mean, and so Jamal Murray and the Joker. I mean, they're a great 1-2 punch. And then
arguably the best duo in basketball right now, from what we've seen. Like they're, I mean, sure. you're gonna have like Giannis and Dame, and you get Tatum and you get Tatum and Brown up there, but like they're tough, man. Kyrie and Luka, maybe we'll see. We only got to see like 20 games of them last year, but
you expect the Joker and Murray to put up big numbers because they're the best 2 players on the team.
Yeah.
But for me, what helped them was KCP. I mean,
KCP played big. Points. He played big last night.
If he doesn't play big, their team is going to struggle some.
Yeah, MPJ, dude, he also played really well in the first quarter, but second and third, he couldn't hit anything. And then finally, he got it going in the fourth again. He made that dagger. We texted about it when he made that 3 in the right corner last night. You're like, that was the dagger for the game. It was like 2 minutes left or a minute and a half, whatever it was. That was a big shot for him. That was kind of the closer.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They're going to be tough to deal with this year again. I mean, but it's anything else. They're gonna, what they call it on what Reggie say last night. They're the hunted now. So
they have the target on their back.
Yeah, for sure.
They are lacking depth a little bit. But if you remember last year in the finals run, that Mike Malone liked to use like 8 guys. That's pretty much what he went with. I am concerned though with Christian Brown. Like you lose Bruce Brown and you lose Jeff Green.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Brown's got to be the guy that steps up to play right there, man. Like he can't go out and get whatever it was, 5 points or whatever. I don't even remember what he got. What did he score? You got 5 points. Yeah, you got the thing pulled up. Yeah, I mean Reggie Jackson played fine. He had 6 or 7 points, I'm sure. I don't remember, but like they just play well. It's because they have that core last year. They didn't add any real new pieces. They got a couple of new ones, but nothing crazy, man. Like I think they're gonna. they're gonna make it to the Western Conference Finals, if not the finals again. We'll see, man.
Oh,
They move the ball so well. Like it's like watching the Spurs whenever they had Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker. Man, like it's hard to beat a team that moves the ball that well.
Reggie Jackson and Christian Braun has to be their best two players off the bench.
For sure.
They have to. I mean, because I'm looking at their bench and they don't have a whole lot of depth. I think that may hurt them in the stretch of the season.
Yeah, the only thing that they're going to have going for them is they don't have a lot of old guys. They're all relatively young, so they can run still. You know, like they don't have that 35-year-old player that's, you know, Reggie Jackson's probably the oldest player on the team, and he's what, 32 or something, something like that. 33. He's 33. All right. Yeah, he's probably one of the oldest guys on the team. I mean, DeAndre Jordan maybe too, but he didn't play last night, so yeah, they're gonna make a run again for sure. Yeah, that's all that I wanted to talk about with the Nuggets. I guess they're just doing Nugget things, putting up numbers, you know. All right. I want to circle back to something you said yesterday because this is funny to me. We were talking. I know I give you crap about being a home teamer. Right, like you pull it for the Lakers, right? So I sent you this message yesterday from Chandler Parsons. It was on Twitter, and I quote, he was talking about Austin Reeves. He said, he's not a player who's going to continue to get exceptionally better. It's not like the potential is through the roof with him. And you said, I said, this is honestly how I feel, man. And you said, who is Chandler Parsons? LOL, Parsons is a scrub. That was your response. All right. So come on. All right, let's talk about that in just a minute. I agree with Parsons. I don't think Austin Reeves' ceiling is like super high. I think he's playing about where he's going to be for his career, maybe a little higher. He might get up to a 20-point a game guy, maybe.
So after one game, we're gonna crucify.
I'm not crucifying the guy. I'm not. No, I think
one game.
No, I'm talking. He has 2 full seasons, so I'm talking about. I'm saying I don't think his ceiling is a 25-point a game guy. He might be lucky to reach 20 and make an All-Star game. Maybe one in his career. That's kind of what I feel like.
Further on that message, I did say he'll be okay if he's a 15-5-5 guy.
He will be, and I think that's.
As long as if he fits for that team. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's his niche. I think he is a 15-5 guy for his career. But I want to circle back to Chandler Parsons as a scrub. Okay. I just want you to. I think Austin Reeves is Chandler Parsons. I think they're pretty much the same player. All right, I'll give you an example. All right, first 2 seasons. Austin Reeves, first season, 7.3 points a game, 3.2 rebounds, 1.8 assists. Chandler Parsons, first season, 9.5. He had 2 more points a game, 4.8 rebounds, average 1.5 more rebounds per game pretty much, and more assists at 2.1. Second season, Austin Reeves came on. He doubled what he did pretty much. 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 0.5 steals. Chandler Parsons, second season, 15.5 points a game, 2.5 more points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 2 more rebounds per game, 3.4 assists. A little bit more. Oh, they're tied in assists, and then he had 1 steal a game. So I'm saying they're similar players. You can't call this guy a scrub, man. He played in the NBA. He put up good numbers. He averaged like 17 a game. He ain't a scrub. That's all I was saying.
All I was saying is you were telling me that Austin Reeves.
I never said anything bad. I never said anything bad about Austin Reeves.
Yesterday you did.
What did I say?
You were saying that he wasn't the guy that who would be the third option.
I didn't say that. I have the message. I said this is honestly how I feel, man. After that's what Chandler Parsons had said. All I'm saying is they're not that different of players. That was my point.
I think he's better than Chandler.
You're taking that baseball bat and you're going to bat for that home team's all I'm saying, Randy.
No.
That's it. You're a Laker fan.
No, what I'm saying is this is what his third season?
Third season, yeah.
Third season. And so last year, AR did not really get into, I want to say, mid-season?
Yeah, and he played well in the playoffs, too. He did. He had a good playoff.
Really good playoff.
He did,
He was dropping 21 points in the playoffs.
I'm hating on Austin Reeves. I think the dude's a good player. He's gonna have a long career. I think he's gonna do well, but I don't think he's not gonna be that all-star caliber player. I don't think. I could be wrong.
He's gonna drop 30 points a game, a triple-double every game. I think he's a good piece to the Lakers as a third option to who's gonna bring in the the physicality and bring in the energy on the defensive side every game.
I agree. All right. Well, put down your home team baseball bat. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Suns Warriors. I'm just kidding, man. All right. So, what'd you think of the Suns Warriors game? Suns win by 4, 108 to 104.
Yes. I think Klay Thompson hurt him, my opinion. He went 6 from 18 from the field, 3 from 11 behind 3-point line.
Yeah, he
got 15 points. Even Steph was even though he got what was it, 27 points, he was still off too. I mean, he didn't have a good game.
They don't have a lot of continuity there without Draymond either. Like, they don't have missing Draymond. I know he doesn't do a lot offensively, but defensively he just kind of gets guys in their spots, and he kind of gets, like, I guess he'll get on their butts and, like, straighten them out. Like, they didn't look good. I'll tell you what really hurt him, I think, was Chris Paul, man. I hate to tell him, like, Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer, great player, but he's not a splash brother, bro. You don't need to be firing up threes. That's not your game. Like, he was just, I don't think he made one. He was like,
he was 0 for 6.
Yeah, like he barely got a basket in the second half. I think that was the first time he got a basket. Like, it was.
He shot 26% last night, 4 for 15 from the field.
Yeah, he's not a splash brother, man. That's all I'm saying. That's not your game. You gotta. I know he can't really move like he used to. He's got some miles on his body too, but still, like, he's gotta find his game. He can't play Golden State.
Yeah.
Like, he can't play like the Golden State Warriors do. He's got to find his. I don't know how he fits in that scheme. Really, it's a weird thing for him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a great fit for the team, to be honest. But
yeah, well, Draymond not being there. Draymond's their leader. He's their voice.
Sure.
He's the heart and soul of their defense. Him not being there hurt them. You could tell, or I could. Andrew Wiggins, 10 points. I think he has to be. I think he has to be an 18-point guy in order for that team to fire on all rockets.
Back to all-star caliber. Like, he's got to be that player again.
Sure.
Dude, it was rough going from watching that first game. The Lakers moved the ball really well. We know, like, the Nuggets moved the ball well. Like, both of those teams moved the ball well. These guys are, like, more individual, selfish players on these teams. Like, I know Steph moves well, but they don't really move the ball like they used to. It's like Chris Paul dribble, find somebody, and then, like, the Suns, it's the same thing. It's like there's no real ball movement, but it was like watching a JV basketball game, man. There was 800 guys that fell on the floor last night in that game. It was crazy to me. I'm surprised they didn't have tie balls like every possession. Like, it was hard to watch after watching the Nuggets Lakers game.
Going to that second game, it was a downer for sure. I thought it was going to be a lot way better than it was. It was tough to watch.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a barn burner, man. I know they didn't have Bradley Beal, but I was really expecting the Suns to come out and put up 130 points, 120 points, something like that. Like, they Durant didn't really get it going either. He didn't even score 20, I don't think. And then D-Book played out of his mind, man. That dude, he might be the best two-guard in basketball right now. He's that good.
Yeah, he is good.
Grayson Allen not scoring any points is going to hurt him. Like, he's gonna have to score a little bit. He's a double-digit guy, right? When he was in Milwaukee, like, he's good for 10 usually, I think. So
yeah, well, he's coming off the bench when Bill's in there.
Sure, yeah.
So, but even him,
he's still got to score though, man.
Yeah, he's got 4 rebounds, 2 assists. That doesn't put no dent on your mark on the game. Yeah. Doesn't help.
I tell you what I did like last night for the Suns was Yusuf Nurkic. Dude, he's going to be...
Oh, big time.
I think he is a step up, if that's possible, from DeAndre Ayton. He doesn't care about... He's not going to score as much, but, dude, the rebounding, the defense he plays, the passing, like, he's...
Well, he's a double-double. 14,
for sure.
14.
He always has been. He's gonna get you 15 and 11 this year, something like that. That's going to be his thing, and it's a good pickup for them. Josh Okogie, too, played really well. I like him. He was doing good.
Yep. Who I liked off the bench for Golden State was Gary Payton II. Defensively, he's a defensive guy.
He's always going to bring the defense, yeah.
I mean, offense, 1 point. He had 3 steals, 2 blocks, 2 assists, but defensively. And also, I like Moses Moody. from
Me too.
Golden State.
I'm big on Moses Moody. And I like Moses Moody, and I like Kevon Looney a lot. Those are the two guys.
Yeah.
Kuminga's probably got the highest ceiling out of those guys, but we got to see it. Like he's kind of hit or miss usually, so we'll see what he does. I'm worried about Phoenix's bench though. Like they're playing guys that I've never even heard of. Like Drew Eubanks? Is that his name?
Yeah, Eubanks.
I don't even know who that guy is, to be honest. I was like, who is this guy? And then I started looking. I think he was part of the Brooklyn deal with KD when he came over. I'm not sure really. And then they got that Watanabe, the Japanese kid dude. He played pretty decent. Like I don't know these guys, so I'm like, oh, he played pretty good.
Yeah.
And they got who's the other one? Oh, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is just firing shots up like crazy. He finally got it going in the fourth quarter. Like, bro, you got to calm down with that shooting. Like, he was just
2 for 9 from behind 3-point line.
Yeah, he was like MPJ every time he caught the ball, bro. That's the green light for him. He was shooting it like, and he went like I think he scored like 8 points or 10 points maybe finally by the end of the game. But yeah, that was a wild one, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm expecting something big. I was expecting something bigger out of Phoenix. We'll see whenever they get Bradley Beal back, I guess.
Yeah. How long is he supposed to be out?
I just said sore back, so I'm assuming the next couple games he'll be back. All right. Well, I think that covers those two. Oh, we didn't talk about the lines. So I think I got cooked on this a little bit. This was a few days ago. We looked at the betting lines. Warriors were minus 1.5 at home. Randy you took the Warriors. I took the Suns, which I won that one. The over/under was 232.5 when we looked at it. I took the over on that. I was way wrong. You won the under for sure on that. So that was I was expecting them to come out, both teams firing. Like whenever Bradley Beal went down, I had the Suns picked by like 20, and I said, you know what? Because I'm not big on the Warriors this year. I don't think they're going to be that great. I think they're going to fall down to 5, 6, 7 seed. But when I heard Bradley Beal was out, I said, well, Suns by 10 is what I said. So, and it was, what was it, a 4-point game or something? Yeah, four points.
Yeah,
so
4 points.
Yeah, so I was expecting something a little bigger out of the Suns. We'll see. KD didn't really get it going, so he had a bad shooting night. But all right, you want to move on to tonight's games? I know we got a lot to cover tonight, so all right, let's talk about I'm gonna go look at the spreads on these. Let me refresh my screen. All right, so the first game is the Hawks and the Hornets. The Hawks are playing on the road at the Hornets. They are favored at the Hornets by 3.5, and the over/under is 237. What are you feeling about this one?
I think it's gonna be under.
Yeah, I like the under too.
I'm gonna go with home team.
Nah, I'm taking the Hawks. You like the Hornets?
Yeah, I like Charlotte this year.
Who's Let me look at their depth chart real quick for Charlotte. Is Melo going tonight? Like no injuries, he's good to go.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Okay,
yep.
We got Rozier, Hayward. They're playing Brandon Miller off the bench too. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see. They have a decent roster. I don't see them doing a lot this year either, though. To be honest, we'll keep this short because we got a lot of teams to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So you like the Hornets plus 3.5 and the under. I like the Hawks and the under as well. Yeah, I expect Trae Young to have a big game. DeJounte Murray, yeah, I just don't see I don't know where the Hawks are going to land this year either. It's going to be tough. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. All right, so we got Wizards Pacers. Indiana's the home team. They're -5, and the over/under is 235.
I got the Pacers here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because they got Bruce Brown,
Tyrese Halliburton, big on that guy, man.
And then you got Buddy Hield coming off the bench. He's going to give you, yeah. So I'm taking the Pacers here. I'm
curious to see how Jordan Poole's going to do in Washington. Him and Kuz together. We'll see how that's going to work out. I do like the under on that though. I don't think it's going to go. I don't. And I like. I'm trying to flip a coin here on who I like in this game. These are both teams that I don't think are going to do too much this year. Yeah, I guess I'll take the Pacers at home too. We're going the same way on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Celtics at the Knicks. It is in New York. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I'm excited for this one.
Boston then over.
Boston minus 3.5, and then over under 225.5. Yeah, I'm taking Boston minus 3.5, and I'm taking the over as well. Yeah, same.
Same.
Hang on, let me look. The guard play is going to be kind of shut down for New York. Not shut down, but when you got Derek White out there with Drew Holiday playing defense, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough night for Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Jalen. Yeah, I mean
Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, Quentin Grimes too, but it's gonna be a rough night on Jalen Brunson. I think he's pretty good offensively, man. That dude's just a gifted scorer. All right, so I'm taking Celtics minus 3.5, and the line's 225.5. The over. Yeah, I'm taking that too. Yep. You going with that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Rockets at the Magic. Magic's the home team. They're minus 4, and the line at the over under is 220.
Yeah.
I want to see how good Amin Thompson is, man. He's coming off the bench too. They got some big contracts. Jalen with Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks. Jalen Green's I think Jalen Green's the best player on that team. So even though he's young, I still think he's the best player on the team. Jabari Smith, yeah. I'm just kind of looking at their depth chart. Like he's gonna be all right. Houston's not gonna be bad in a couple. I think they overpaid for Brooks and for VanVleet, but that's just my opinion on them. The Magic, they might actually have a decent. They might make the playoffs this year. I'm thinking about Paolo Banchero, and then Franz Wagner's good, man. I like that dude. It's the Magic. They've just been bad for so long. It's hard to be like, yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs. I think I'm gonna take the Magic at home in that game, or the Magic's at home, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take the Magic at home minus 4, and I think the over under 220 is under. Where are you going with that?
Same thing. I think the Magic takes them at home.
Do you think these teams make the playoffs, either one of them, or
no?
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Magic will be a play-in, I think, if they make it.
Yeah. All right. Way.
Let's go Cleveland and Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn. The Cavs are favored by 1 minus 1, and the over-under is 219.
I'm taking Cleveland on this one.
Yeah.
And probably 219. I'm gonna take the over on this.
Yeah, I think. Man, this is a tough game. Don't sleep on Brooklyn this year. I think Brooklyn's going to be good. Not really good, but I think they're going to be good. The Cavs are good too, though. What were they? The number 4 seed last year, or 3 seed, something like that?
Yeah, 3.
They were pretty good last year. I heard Donovan Mitchell wants out though, so there might be some stuff going on we don't know. Oh, Jared Allen's out tonight too for the Cavs. So they're starting Damian Jones, I guess.
Him or Evan Mobley.
Let's
see where they're fitting in there. It's either Damian Jones or Evan Mobley.
All right. Who am I going to take on this one? I guess I'm going to take the Nets at home. I like the Nets, dude. I think they got a good squad this year. I think they got some pretty decent players with that trade for KD when they picked up Bridges. And who else did they get in that trade? They got Bridges, and I don't even remember who the other player was they picked up.
I like Cameron Johnson, though.
Yeah, Cam Johnson. Yeah, he's not bad, man. Who else did they get in that trade? I don't remember. They got somebody else. Oh, you know what else is going to hurt the Lakers this year? I don't know if you remember last year in the playoff run, they had Lonnie Walker played really big in a couple of those games.
Yeah,
he's in Brooklyn this year too. So I was just looking at their depth chart. Like he won a couple of games for them in the playoffs last year, man. I feel like. Yeah, I'm going to take the Nets, and I'm going to take the over on that. You're taking the Cavs on the over?
Yep.
All right, we got the Detroit Pistons and the Miami Heat at home. Miami Heat minus 9, and the over-under 219.5.
I'm going to go with the Heat. I think the Heat takes them.
I don't think Detroit's going to be that bad this year, man. I think they're going to be all right. I mean, obviously they're not going to make a huge splash, but they got a lot of young guys, and they got what's the other Thompson twin, Asura Thompson.
Yeah,
they got him.
Thompson, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's starting small forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Oh, we're running out of time. Where's my daily lines? Yeah, there we go. I think I'm gonna take Detroit
Really?
and the under. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I don't think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna lose by less than 9. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we got T-Wolves at the Raptors.
Who'd you say? Timberwolves?
Minnesota Timberwolves at the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors are at home. The T-Wolves are favored by 1, and the line is 223.5.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota. I think Minnesota takes them.
Yeah, same. I expect big things out of Anthony Edwards this year, man. Like really big things. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna take the under 223.5.
I'm taking under on that.
All right, we got OKC. I'm super excited about these guys this year.
Yep.
At the Bulls. The Bulls are at home. They're -2, favored by 2, and the line's 227.5.
I think OKC takes this game and it's gonna be on over.
Yeah, I agree. OKC wins by more than 2. And the line, I think it's going under. I don't know. They're not huge offensive teams. Like, I don't know. I don't see it going over. I'm pumped to see Chet though this year, man. I'm ready to see that go.
Me too.
All right. We got the Pelicans at the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. The Pelicans are favored by 1, -1, and the line's 224.5 for over under. What you got on this game?
Yeah, it's tough. Zion's back. I think everybody's playing. I think CJ McCollum, Zion.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look at the depth chart real quick. I'm pretty sure everybody's going tonight.
Yeah, man, it's tough. Let me think.
I think my internet messed up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm good. Yeah, it looks like everybody's in the starting lineup tonight. Yeah, I like.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with New Orleans.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Memphis missing John Morant and Steven Adams going down for the year is going to be brutal for them. So, and yeah, you know.
Speaking of that, I heard that Dwight Howard could be a possible replacement.
Bro's killing it overseas, man.
Going to Memphis since.
I wouldn't. Hey, man, they need a big. So, yeah, I like the Pelicans in this game, and I like the under 224.5.
Yeah.
Where you going under or over? Under?
Yeah,
same thing. Okay. All right.
John Morant there might go a different way.
All right, we got Sacramento Kings at the Utah Jazz. -1.5 for the Kings, and 235 is the over under.
It's high. I'm gonna go Sacramento and under.
Sacramento's good this year. They're gonna be a top 4 team again. I think they're gonna be up there. Yeah, I go Sacramento as well. I'm going to take the over on this, actually. I think it's going to be a big scoring game. So you're going Kings and under?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is my favorite game tonight. Dallas Mavericks, San Antonio Spurs. I think it's everybody's favorite game. We get to see Wemby in action.
Luka's day-to-day, isn't he? Is he playing? I heard he's day-to-day.
Let me look at the roster real quick and see if Luka's going to go.
I thought it said he was day-to-day this morning when I looked at it.
It still says day-to-day, so I'm not sure if Luka's going to go. We can make a stipulation, though. If Luka plays, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Let me see. So, the Spurs are at home. Mavericks are favored by 4 at San Antonio, and the over-under is 230. That's a tough one, man. I'm going Spurs winning this game, and I'm taking the under. That's with or without Luka, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm throwing this one in the air. I don't even care.
Well, if Luka's playing, I got Dallas winning it on the under. If he's not playing, I got Spurs winning on the under.
Okay.
I mean, Luka's he's a game changer for him.
Absolutely. All right, let's go. Last game of the night. Portland Trailblazers against the LA Clippers, another team I'm interested to see. Clippers are at home, -9. The over-under is 227.5.
I got the Clippers and I'm gonna take the over on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Clippers as well and the under. I think the Clippers are gonna be a really good defensive team this year. A really, really good defensive team. Probably one of the best defensive teams in the league. But yeah, that's my picks. Your picks. I'm gonna take the under, and I'm gonna take the Clippers. All right, let's get to our picks for the year. We're gonna do our predictions. Let's work on our seeding East through West. Who do you think? We'll start with the West. Who do you think is going to be 1 through 8? We won't do the play-in teams, but we'll do just the East through West.
1 through 8.
Yeah, in the West. Yeah, I'm trying to just pull up a list of the teams so I can get a look at them. Give me some teams on here.
I got it. You go ahead. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
You go first. That's fine. Yeah, go for it.
I got Denver number 1, Phoenix number 2, Lakers number 3, Sacramento number 4, Golden State number 5, Clippers number 6, Memphis number 7, and probably, oh man, that number 8 is tough.
The West is so tough, bro. Like, it's insanely tough.
8, I'm going to say either, oh, man, it's between Dallas and New Orleans for me. No, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Dallas.
Yeah, I agree with a lot what you said there, especially like your 1 through 3 or 4. I'm gonna go Denver number 1, Phoenix number 2. I think I'm gonna take Sacramento number 3, Lakers number 4, Clippers number 5. I'm gonna throw Golden State at 6. I'm gonna put OKC at 7. Memphis, man. Okay, Memphis 7, OKC 8, and then San Antonio at 9. I don't think it's gonna work with Luka and Kyrie in Dallas. I could be wrong. I may be totally wrong on that, but I think they're gonna be a play-in team. We'll see how that goes. That's just my predictions. All right, let's go Eastern Conference. Who you got? Or you may go first on this one.
You go first on this one.
All right, we got Boston Celtics number 1, Milwaukee Bucks number 2, Philadelphia number 3, Cleveland number 4. But after that, I don't know. After that, it's wide open, man. Like, Atlanta's gonna be. All right, let's see. I got Boston, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, then Cleveland. All right, that's 4. That's the only teams that matter in this, really. New York might be 5 or 6. Miami number 5. There we go. I was missing Miami. That was the team I was missing. Atlanta number 6. New York 7. Brooklyn 8. I don't even care after 4 teams. Like, it doesn't matter. There's 2 teams in the Eastern Conference that matter this year, and that's the Boston Celtics and the Miami Bucks. That's the only teams that are making a splash, I think. Who you got?
Milwaukee 1, Boston 2, Philly 3, Cleveland 4. Number 5, I'm going to go with Miami. Number 6, I'm going to go with New York. Number 7, I'm going to go with Indiana.
Yeah, they're one of those teams, 8, too.
Did I put Miami in there?
Yeah, you said Miami. I think she had Miami at 5.
Yeah, the number 8, I'm going to go with Atlanta. 9.
Yeah, you don't have to do 9 and 10. It's fine. Don't worry about 10. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. It doesn't matter. There's only 2 teams that matter, Milwaukee and Boston. That's the only teams that matter in the East anyways. That West is so tough, bro. Like, the East is wide open for those 2 teams. Like, that's it. Like,
yeah, the West is knotted up this year.
All right, let's go. Who do you think's going to win the championship this year?
Dude, I can't even make that prediction.
Come on, yeah, we got to do it because we got to see where we end up.
At this point, after like opening night last night, I would have to go back to that question after.
Come on, just for fun, we got to see it. Like, I'll give you mine. I think it's going to be Denver and Boston. I think Boston's the best team in basketball, but they may not have that continuity that Denver has. I think Denver's going to. I don't know.
It's tough.
It's this for me. I think Boston wins it all. I do. I hate to say that how well Denver played last night. I just think we'll see after tonight. But my prediction is Boston, man. I don't know. It's hard to predict.
I mean, yeah, for fun, for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm saying. Yeah. Come on, give me something. Who's going to play in the championship? Who's going to win?
In the East, man, I got Milwaukee coming out of the East.
It's a good. I mean, I just worry about their first year together, two superstars like that. Like that's what worries me. Like it's like the LeBron Wade D Wade first year. Like they were really good, but they didn't have enough time with each other to get it done. You know what I mean? They would have beat Dallas any other year. You know what I mean? After that first year.
That's my pick out of the East is Milwaukee. And out the West. If AD can stay out of street clothes and don't disappear at halftime.
Yeah, they call him street clothes. Oh, sorry, I was trying to make a joke. Go ahead. Go ahead. I had a better nickname for him. Go ahead.
Yeah, if we can stay healthy, because the offense has to run through him. Of course, I got LA going out of the West.
Yeah, get that home team baseball bat out so you can swing with it. There you go.
You asked for my prediction.
I'm just kidding. I do have a better nickname for AD. Street clothes is a good one, but I like Houdini, man. Dude just disappears. Like that's he's just out. All right.
I mean, it all depends on if you go through that juggernaut team of Denver. If you can't get through them,
you're taking the Lakers to win it. That's your prediction. You said Boston and them. I'm taking Boston. You said Milwaukee and them, so I'm taking Boston against Denver, and Boston wins. So are you saying Lakers beat Milwaukee or Milwaukee beats them in the finals?
Oh, I'm pulling for the Lake Show, bro.
Yeah, no, I got you. All right. All right. So let's talk about individual awards for this season. Who's gonna win what? We'll start with we'll get MVP last. Let's go with six man or do like most improved player of the year, whatever they call it.
I'm going to just oh man, you think I got a couple of them thinking about. Go ahead.
Most improved player is probably going to be Jordan Poole. I think the dude's going to average 25 plus a game, close to 28. I bet he's going to be the man there, and he can score. Like bro dropped 40 something in the. I think he's going to get most improved.
I think he's a cancer of the locker room.
I agree. I don't think the guy's.
I don't think he's good. He's already having problems with a teammate through preseason, and the season ain't started for him. So
I'm not talking about the guy's integrity or what he is in the locker room. I'm saying the dude's going to average 25 to 28 points. It does. Not him. It's not going to affect him. He's still going to go up and drop 28. It might affect his teammates. He may not, you know what I mean? But he's still dropping 25. Yeah, I'm just saying he's gonna drop 25 a night at least this year. So I'm going him most improved player.
Most improved player, man, that's tough. Who do I got? Oh man. You got Buddy Hield, huh? Yeah, between a couple of guys. I'm gonna circle back to that one.
We'll come back to that. All right, let's go six man of the year.
My 6 man of the year, I'm gonna go for the Indiana Pacers, Buddy Hield.
All right. I have a stipulation with mine. I'm gonna go Bones Highland for the Clippers, unless, from what I understand, James Harden. The only team that's interested in James Harden is the Clippers right now. So if somehow he does get involved in a trade where Bones is moved, my pick's going to be Emmanuel Quickley from the Knicks. Shout out Emmanuel Quickley. Thanks for signing an autograph for my kid at Summer League. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's my pick if Bones ends up getting moved to Philly or whatever, like, or wherever if that happens, if he's part of that trade. But if not, Bones is my pick for the Clippers. You said Buddy Hield?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk about defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year.
Yep.
I got between two people. Well, honestly, look, I'm gonna go with. Let me think.
Who you got, man? Who you got?
Let me think.
You gonna swing with Anthony Davis with that bat or no?
No.
All right.
No, I'm gonna go with Jarrett Jackson Jr.
Again, he's gonna repeat. You think?
I think.
All right, mine's a little out there, but I think he's got the hype for it. It's gonna be Wemby, man. I think Wemby's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year.
I knew you were gonna pick him. I knew you were gonna pick him yesterday.
He's just got that. He's got that hype behind it, man. Like everybody's big on him right now after how he's been playing. He's gonna get those explosive blocks. Like he's got the votes already, bro. Like if he averages 3 blocks a game, it's a lock. That's all there is to it.
Oh,
like,
I mean,
he's winning.
He's probably
winning
they probably got his name on the trophy already.
That dude, man, that block he got on Wiggins in preseason, that is probably the crazy. Besides the LeBron block in 2016 in the finals in Game 7, that's probably the craziest block I've ever seen. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, I've got Wemby winning that. Rookie of the year, Wemby. I think we're both gonna go Rookie of the Year, Wemby. Obviously, right. All right, MVP. MVP. Who you got this year? And we're gonna circle back. You want to circle back now to your most improved player? Or you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So most improved player. Man, I'm gonna go with AR. I think he's gonna. I think he'd be in the running for it. If he doesn't get it, he'll finish top 2.
Baseball bat. What did he average last year? 13 points a game, something like 12.
Something like that
in the season. So what do you think he's for him to get it?
He's gonna go with,
He's gonna have to average what 17, 18 a game to get it, maybe 20.
Probably okay. 16, 17. I almost went with LaMelo Ball because he was out most of the year last year.
Yeah, but Melo's doing Melo things, man. He's probably my favorite point guard in the league, man. That dude's just insane, passing, making the crazy passes, man. All right, MVP. Let's go with it.
MVP. I don't think the Joker repeats.
I mean, he could, bro. I mean, if the only reason why I say that he won't,
he does.
The only problem with him, the West is so tough, right? Like, it's going to be hard for anybody in the West to win over 55 games because it is that stacked, right? Like, I don't think they're gonna. The East is going to win 60 games. I think Milwaukee and Boston both went around 60 games, so I think Jason Tatum's going to be MVP this year. That's my pick. I think Boston finishes number 1. Tatum averages 32, 8 and 9, something like that, 9 and 8.
I don't think he can get it done in the playoffs.
Bro, he's young. He's 26 years old. You're hating on the guy. Hating on the guy.
No, I'm just saying he disappears in the playoffs. He's a great seasoned player, but in the playoffs in the big games he disappears.
I mean, he makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals, man, every year.
Yeah, but he couldn't bring it home though, could he?
LeBron didn't do it in his first 6 years. Jordan didn't do it in his first 6 years.
We're talking about Jason Tatum.
I'm saying you got to give. Most of these guys don't win championships until they're 28 to 30 years old. That's just how it is in the league, man. Like, the star players don't win it till they're right around the age of 30. Maybe a little before. Like, LeBron was probably a little earlier because when did LeBron win his 8th year in, right? Yeah, so he would have been 27-ish or something like that. These guys are usually around 28 when they win their first championship. That's why I'm saying Boston is to that level now. Like, Jaylen Brown's going to be 28. I think he turned 28 today or something. And then I think Jason Tatum's about to turn 27. They're right around 27-ish, so they're right around championship age. I think Boston gets it done, and Tatum wins the MVP this year. So who you taking for MVP?
Probably Giannis.
That's a good pick. You don't think I'm not hurt his stats, but do you think Dame's not gonna get a big slice of that pie and his numbers will go down a little bit?
The MVP vote is whatever the media says it is.
I agree with that. Yeah.
When they put out the top 1 or 2 guys, you can bet the end of the year that's who's going to get it, no matter how they perform throughout the course of the year or what their team does. It's the way it's been the last 5-10 years.
I'm
picking Giannis though.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's hard to say in the East, to be honest. It's with the new star added, it's hard to say. So we'll see about that.
Man, it's tough. I mean, because you got Jason Tatum, you got Giannis, you got
Embiid, Joker,
Joel Embiid, the Joker.
Yeah, there's a lot of tough candidates. Actually, yeah,
LeBron.
Luka's not going to get it because his team's not going to be good enough. Like, the Mavericks aren't going to be a top 3 seed. I don't think. We'll see.
Last year, a person didn't get a lot of love was DeMar DeRozan. He was in the top 5 for MVP voting, but I guess just because the team didn't perform as well. But I really thought you want
to talk about Tatum not getting it done in the playoffs? That's what DeMar DeRozan is to me. He just can't get it done in the playoffs. Man, never has been able to. He leaves Toronto and Toronto wins the championship. You know what I mean? Like, they got Kawhi, but still.
About that, they did get Kawhi.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
That's a good trade-off.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And I'm not even a Kawhi fan, but that's a good trade-off.
I agree. All right, so you've got you've got Giannis win MVP, huh?
Yep.
Well, I think that's it for the podcast. You got anything else today or no? We good?
No.
Well, I guess we'll see tonight on our predictions and see who wins. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. Thanks for tuning in to the Over the Hill Hoops podcast, guys. We will catch you tomorrow. We are out of here.